Hello and welcome back to another match from the Summer Cup 2024 in Shogun 2 Avatar Vanilla. This is a match from the lower bracket round 4, played between Telenoobie in the orange banners and Pro Ace in the black and red banners. This map has been picked by Telenoobie and it is Crossroads, as you can see. So Crossroads appears to be the new waterfalls in that it gets picked almost every match I'm casting. I don't know why it suddenly got so popular, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. Telenoobie is playing a familiar build. I think he plays this a lot in that he has matchlocks covered with only a unit of Naginata Warrior Monks. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 matchlocks, one of them being a Samurai 3 Ashigaru, covered by 4 Naginata Warrior Monks rank 6. Then he has one more Yarisam rank 6 as a flanking force, and Cav-wise he has Yari-Cav rank 4 and a Light Cav on the left. He has Light Cav and Yari-Cav rank 6 in the center, and the Yari-Cav rank 4 on the right. So 3 heavy Cav, 2 light Cav, and his general is a full Bogen with well, not full Bogen. He has Inspire ability and some melee defense boosts. And or it's still a full Bogen because in Vanilla you can max it out and you still have something left. But I didn't go over the dojos, so there's an archery dojo on the left, a farmhouse in the center, and a very important shrine, especially for a bow dojo, for a Bogen army. You really want to get these +3 morale. Then for Pro Ace, we have a Waco Raider rank 7, being very aggressive here around the archery dojo. A Nagi Warrior Monk rank 4, he has 4 of them in total, so it's Nagi core against Nagi core, with Pro Aces being somewhat lower skills, so he has more money to invest elsewhere. For example, in this Bulletproof Sam rank 6, which is going for the Shrine. And then Cav-wise, he has a Yari Cav rank 4, Yari Cav rank 6, Light Cav, Yari Cav rank 1, Fire Cav rank 6. So he has one more heavy Cav than Telenoobie, and his general is a leadership gen with bow enabled. No matchlocks on the field. And the engagement has already started here with Pro Ace's Waco Raiders having been charged but not taking lots of damage. This Yari Cav is being wasted, only 25 kills and about to die. At the same time, Pro Ace is trying to turn this into a quick battle, which he should do against so many matchlocks. Here we have a direct engagement, Warrior Monks against Warrior Monks. And here with Telenoobie's Cav being gone, we have the flanking force freed up to disrupt Telenoobie's center, who appears to be struggling to protect his matchlocks, especially with less Cav on the field, having already lost one, so he has 2 less heavy Cav now. This light Cav obviously is going to die, and with Pro Ace's units being already in the back of Telenoobie, his Nagi Warrior Monks, although being of higher value than Pro Aces, are struggling with morale. And yeah, now there's just nothing to stop these matchlocks from getting routed by Cav. That's also part of the problem when you play only with Elite Inf as protection for matchlocks, and that you need your Elite Inf to beat your opponent's Inf core, and then you have nothing left to protect your skirmish units. So 1, 2 matchlocks being completely routed, only on 14 kills, only on 9 kills. And Telenoobie's Bogen trying to snipe Pro Ace's gen in stand and fight. Although he's not actually in an awkward angle, so he may as well snipe him, but I think this could be almost too late. If he's successful here and he kills Pro Ace General, maybe he can do some damage here in the late game, kiting, under the condition that he can get his matchlocks to fire at Pro Ace's calf. But we see the opposite here with Pro Ace's calf getting 3 charges into Telenoobie's matchlocks. Very bad line of sight here, as usual on this map. And yeah, I think none of the 4 matchlocks that Telenoobie has brought have done any amount of, or any significant amount of damage here. So these were 4 units that are completely wasted, unfortunately, both due to the speed of Pro Ace's assault and the awkward positioning on this crossroad terrain. Here we have a very interesting fight. Yari Sam rank 6 against Bulletproof Sam rank 6. Let's look at the stats. 9 attack, 12 attack, 23 defense, 21 defense. This should theoretically be won by the Bulletproof, but I didn't see the beginning. Maybe the Bulletproof was damaged before. And now all Telenoobie has left is Jen, and Nagi Monk rank 6, and these matchlocks on 1 kill. Yeah. Well played by Pro Ace, I have to say. I think this was just a superior build that he has brought. Crossroads is a really nice map for rushing, especially if you have the hill on your back. And by going for Nagi Core on rank 4, which he does quite frequently, I've only seen him with rank 4 monk so far, he has quite a lot of money left to go for expensive calf. Which is something you need also when you play against a Bojan. You want to be the more mobile player. Good kills on the calf. Really good kills on the calf. 3 calf units over 100. They were just mopping up Matchlock Ashigaru. I didn't even see if any of the players got the shrine in the end, but it didn't matter the way things went. And Telenoobie's warrior monks held their ground, but the calf didn't. 3 calves on 40 kills. And here we see the disaster. The best matchlock unit out of all 4 is only on 29 kills. 29, 21, 6 and 4. So much money being wasted here. And for some reason, players keep picking a lot of matchlocks on this map. Like 3 or 4 different players I've already seen in this tournament who bring lots of matchlocks here, and I don't really understand it. But yeah, to each their own. This means that Pro Ace leads the series 1-0, and I'll just hop straight into Game 2. Thank you for watching. And we're back on Game 2 on Chugoku River, this time picked by Pro Ace. And on the field we have a sword dojo on the left next to the river. Then in the center we have a farmhouse, and on the right next to the other river we have a workshop. So my guess is that both players will prioritize the sword dojo. And yeah, looks like they're both going in that direction. So Pro Ace does have a lot of calf. Yari calf rank 6, light calf, Yari calf rank 6, light calf, Yari calf rank 6. So 3 heavy, 3 light, and his leadership general. Then he has a sword core of 4 lone swords, Ashigaru with Banzai. Again with Nagi protection, again no matchlocks. And a Yarisam rank 2, and the Yarisam vanilla on each flank. Also, it appears that he forgot the unit, but he also brought a Tetsubo warrior monk hero. Curious choice. Of course, they have Warcry, which could be a valuable tool to use in your setup because it weakens enemy melee defense other than intimidating them. But still, I don't quite agree with this. Like in general, picking hero units with a leadership gen, I think is a bit of a waste. If you play Bushido or Bogen, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. And for Telenoobie, appears that he is not actually going for the hill, but he is going more sideways towards the Sword Dojo. Interesting choice. So he still has... Oh no, he actually changed his general to leadership. So it's leadership against leadership gen now. Cav-wise, I only see 3 units so far. So it's a Nagi Warrior Monk Cav Vanilla, a Yari Cav rank 4, and a Yari Cav rank 6. 3 matchlocks, but one of them appears to be getting charged, or both of them. 12 kills. Not really that. Oh, it's actually been quite worth it. Only lost for 4 light cav men. And on top of that, it created a lot of disorder here. So I have to slow it down. So Matchlock Samurai, a rank 6 Portuguese Terco with rapid fire. Then his third Matchlock is a Samurai. And then he has some Nodachi, a Long Yari, Yariash, 2 more Nodachi here, and a 4th Nodachi here. And a Yari Sam rank 6, so pretty conservative build. Nothing too special here, but of course can be very strong, especially if Proace does what I think he's doing here, which is to frontally charge this Long Yari. Then this is a very good build all of a sudden, because this is just overkill. And these Lone Swords are not going to like it. Let's look at what's happening on the flanks. It appears that Telenoobie's Yarikav got caught. He has to pull out here. Other than that, this should be a very favorable engagement. Nodachi against Yarisam. Nice side charge from the light cav though. Here's a bit of an awkward standoff. So these Lone Swords are also charging the Long Yari frontally. Or no, it's still the same, but he retreated and tried to get somewhat more flanking angle on them, I think. But still, already 75 kills on that Long Yari. Now he pulls them back. I don't know about that. That makes them very vulnerable. But either way, let's look at what the matchlocks are targeting. Good targeting here. Killing Lone Swords without much friendly fire. However, these Yarikav can charge the Tercos now. On the flank, we have Yarikav, which should beat the Nagi Warrior Monk Cav. Here we have a Pro SS Yarisam getting the workshop. Obviously increasing his defense, but this full Yarisam is missing, and they will need a lot of time to participate in this battle, of course. And with this Long Yari now moving to protect these Tercos, there's no longer a gap for Pro Aces Cav to get into the matchlocks. And on the right flank, it looks like a decisive victory for Telenoobie. These Yarisam are going to die to Nodachi, as I mentioned, and here he also got the beneficial Cav engagement. Both generals being in stand and fight in very decent positions. But Proace really needs to save his Cav here, because these matchlocks are super dangerous in the late game, and he has 2 almost full ones left. The third one being somewhat awkwardly stuck in melee, but if he notices it, he should pull them back, and then he has 3 matchlocks left. And yeah, now the workshop in possession of Proace, which should help his units be a bit more resilient. However, Telenoobie can pick a very nice new position after his right flank is now protected, using this river to slow down the enemy advance, and then positioning his matchlocks behind them. Maybe he doesn't even need it, because he can kill Pro Ace's remaining units before he actually gets to cross the river. This is of course deadly. I mean, this is how you kill hero units. The only foolproof counter is matchlocks, and he just shot the whole unit to death. Very nicely done. Good micro. And all Pro Ace has left now, besides 2 depleted Gaff units, 3 depleted Gaff units, is his vanilla Yarisam and his general. So this will not be enough to crack the defense of Telenoobie. Yeah, and now he concedes the game. Very well played by Telenoobie. Not going for the hill, picking a nice, solid defensive position. It was nothing special really. It was just a very solid old school play, in the sense that he protected his matchlocks, blocked certain areas with spear walls, and used the calf that he had, which wasn't a lot, I think only 3 units, very well. So I think every calf unit that he had in his roster won their engagement. They were all calf engagements, so the kills aren't too high, but still I think the calf was used well. Maybe this Naginata Warrior Monk calf wasn't, because it was fighting a Yari calf, but it appears to have been enough to neutralize the Yari calf. So yeah, a bit more solid this time from Telenoobie, also with his leadership gen and stand and fight, giving his units more fighting prowess, so that don't melt away as quickly as they did on Crossroads with the bow gen. And long Yari and 95 kills, very strong of course. I think Pro has noticed that he charged it frontally and tried to correct it, but it was already too late. Like his Lone Sword with Banzai was already halved in strength after he noticed it. And yes, it was probably this 4th one, that only got 59 kills. And one Yarisam being too late to make any difference in the battle. It probably wasn't worth it, because he got the workshop very late, after he was already at a disadvantage. Yeah, I think that Yarisam could have helped early on. But either way, this makes the score 1-1, and I'll see you guys on the tiebreaker map, game 3. Bye-bye. And we're back with the tiebreaker map, which is Chikugo River. Very interesting map. We have a farmhouse and a workshop on the 2 dojo island, and an archery dojo on the single dojo island. For Pro Ace, for the first time, we don't see a complete rush here, but a mixed build. So he has a Yarikav rank 3, Light Cav, Fire Cav rank 6, Yarikav rank 6, and Light Cav, so 3 heavy, 3 light, and unchanged leadership gen. Then he has a Bulletproof Sam rank 6, going for the right flank, a Matchlock Warrior Monk extended range, a Daikyu Sam 200 range, and 3 Nodachi rank 2. And on the left side he has a Yarisam rank 1. Very interesting. Might not be worth it actually, because of World Weary, the retainer, which decreases your opponent's veteran stats. This level 1 upgrade might actually be counterproductive, but I'll have to compare later. So for Telenoobie, he has a Yarisam rank 2, also 200 range Daikyu, a Matchlock Samurai, also some Nodachi, I count 2, but there's probably more, some Yari Ash, another Matchlock Samurai, and an unchanged leadership gen for him as well. I think we'll just see the units pop up piecemeal. so it's impossible to cast the whole army here. We have to see. Yarikav, rank 4, being scouted here by Pro-Ace's Lightcav. This is a very curious defensive positioning. I don't know why Telenoobie just gives up these two dojos for nothing. He at least tries to negate the workshop with his Yarisam, but this Yarisam is going to pay for it, I fear. Usually it's quite easy to damage these units. And here both will fight for the archery dojo as well. Second Cav revealed, Yarikav rank 3. And I think we see now the engagement Daikyu versus Daikyu. This is a much better positioning for Pro Ace because Telenoobie is in the water, meaning that he is very slow to maneuver and already lost considerable amount of men to Pro Ace without any return fire. These Matchlock Warrior Monks have an attack order, so they're doing awkward things here. But yeah, now Telenoobie has to retreat with Pro Ace has no Dachi coming. And Pro Ace has an attack order on the Matchlock Warrior Monks. Probably a good decision. He already popped extended range, which is a waste because I didn't think he... Yeah, I don't think he got a volley off. Around the archery dojo, there's a spear roll against the Yarisam. Let's see if he charges it frontally. Yeah, this is not ideal for Pro Ace. But Yarisams aren't that terrible against spear walls, so they will take a lot of damage, but they might do enough damage here to rout the Yari Ash with some support. However, with this Yarikav lingering around from Pro Ace, there's really no way to hammer and anvil this Yari Ash, so Pro Ace has to retreat. But still, no one is getting this archery dojo, so it should be fine. Pro Ace getting his gen closer, not a bad idea because he has bow enabled, and against these low armor units, this very weak bow can actually kill something. I think for the first time, Telenoobie got some return fire on Pro Ace's Daikyus. 58 versus 78. Still no kills on the Matchlock Warrior Monk. And whenever this Daikyu is not available to fire at, he can just switch target to the Matchlock Warrior Monks. So Pro Ace doing a lot more damage here with his Daikyus. And Telenoobie is really boxing himself in, so he's not giving himself too much room to maneuver. And with his Daikyu on the field, Pro Ace has no incentive right now to actually go into this forest and to potentially be ambushed by yet more hidden units. So Pro Ace can really play a relaxed game here. Yep. Pro Ace General has started firing. Awkward angle, but a couple kills at least. And now this Bulletproof is entering the fight around the dojo. Will he go frontally again? No, this time he avoids the spear wall. Good decision. And Telenoobie actually positioned his matchlock around the dojo. Nice move. This light cap from Pro Ace might suffer. I think it got stuck in the Nodachi without doing that much damage. But the Nodachi got backcharged by the Yarisam without getting any return charges, and he popped Banzai for some reason. I really don't understand this. I think it's the wrong decision. It's going to make his Nodachi weaker in the long term. But yeah, I think Telenoobi's Daikyu is hidden. He doesn't want to take the fight anymore. And now we see some calf engagements. Yarikav against Yarikav. I think Pro Ace was able to overpower him here. And Nodachi were chasing Yarisam. Very good engagements for Pro Ace here. Now the Gen went into stand and fight. Probably a better decision than to keep using the bow. Yarisam's routed for Pro Ace, giving space for a free charge from the Fire Calf. This Nodachi might route with no more Banzai available. And Telenoobie has to be careful to use this Nagi Attendant to protect the matchlock. Pro Ace is not charging it for some reason. Now he does, and I think he will get in. Ooh. He ate a full volley, which he probably wouldn't have had he gone straight away. So I don't think he's going to kill the matchlock, especially with the Nagi Attendant support. But there's one more Fire Calf in the back, and if this unit back charges here, I think he can just route it. Yeah, he's going for it now. I think it doesn't matter if there's a Nagi Attendant in there. If he goes Hammer and Anvil, they will just route. Or actually quite resilient. Still alive, the matchlock, after 2 or 3 calf charges. And in the meantime, Pro Aces, I mean, both players relocated their army to the other island now. But Pro Ace being a bit earlier, having more control, and his matchlock already in the process of firing. And I don't know if Telenoobie's matchlock warrior monk got routed or if it's still hidden. But that's the unit he really needs right now to return fire. There's a hidden unit here. I think it's the Daikyu, sniping while being hidden out of the forest against this matchlock warrior monk. Yeah, couldn't locate it, but I think he already, yeah, he just gave up. Didn't have enough left, so it's understandable. But very interesting game. Won by Pro Ace through, I think, a better positioning in the beginning. So by being aggressive in the start, going for the dojos, going for the islands, he was just more mobile and he could pick and choose the engagements the way he thought he could win them. And Telenoobie was forced into a more reactive position. Very nice kills on the bulletproof around the archery dojo. Daikyus didn't get a super high number of kills because they weren't firing constantly. It was more of a small skirmish. And yeah, I think Pro Ace just had a better heavy calf available on the field. Which Telenoobie didn't have an answer for. 2 Nodachi with 0 kills, I think. These were units that were coming out of the forest that didn't get to enter the battle before he conceded. But yeah, you can see in the stats 700 men killed, 400 men killed. And yeah, not too much more to say about this. I'm thinking what else is relevant here, but it was a good fight around the dojos, but in the end, if you only have spear walls, Yariash spear walls, and your opponent doesn't charge them frontally, which we've seen a lot this tournament, but carefully maneuvers around them, then Yariash are really not that helpful. And Proace was a lot better here in handling Yari-Ash than he was in game 2. And I think that contributed to his win. So either way, congrats to Proace, who wins the series 2-1. And he moves up to game 5 of the lower bracket, where he will be playing against Greyhound. So this is a match that I'm probably going to cast as well. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.